Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wrassle Recap. My name is Chris.
My name is Vincent.
This is the show where we kind of kick back a little bit, talk about some of the interesting things going on in the world of wrestling this week, and just wrestling stuff in general. Kicking
Yeah.
things off here with an update from last week. Corey Graves is officially back on WWE programming. He's at NXT on commentary.
Let's talk about how weird it is, right? So it's announced that Pat McAfee is not going to be on Raw, and everyone knows that. So who's going to be replacing him? Right, that's the question. Is it going to be Corey Graves? Probably not, because he just got in trouble, right? And you'd be correct. He was not on Raw. He was on NXT the following night, and he said, "This is the place I want to be," and shit like that. I can't get the exact quote, but yeah,
Pretty
that's what
much,
he
yeah.
said. Yeah.
And that was strange. It's really weird to go on a rant like that, and then you go to NXT commentary and you're like, I wouldn't rather be anywhere else than NXT commentary.
He did say it with a confidence that it wouldn't come out of a man who didn't want to be there. But I'm just saying,
Well,
I
look,
don't
it's
believe
Corey Graves. He knows how to sell things.
it's true. I think that he was trying to sell that whole drama thing that he was going through. I think that was a selling point that he was going to do it on X and then be there and say a couple things on commentary. But no one wanted that to happen except him. So
I am just as confused as I was last week, is what I will say about it.
at least it's come to an end. I mean, as for now, I'm not really sure if we'll hear about it anymore than currently. So I think we can put the story to a close. So he's on NXT and he's happy to be there for now. If he's not pulled from the show eventually.
Well, we'll see about that. Not too much else to say about that. Just want to do the quick update there.
It's even possible he works stuff out to where he can diss the commentators, things like that.
It's
Uh,
entirely possible.
it's possible he can talk to somebody and say, hey, look, I want to do a little storyline. And they say, okay, you can do that.
Good, but it's probably
Just don't
clear
do
it
it
first.
the way that you did before, you know?
It's probably clear it first before you just start doing it. If assuming that is what happened.
I guess we'll wait and see. But, I mean, as of NXT, I'm not really sure anything happened. So, yeah.
I'm just as confused as everyone else is and was last week. Hopefully some stuff comes out that clears it out. But as long as everyone's happy, I mean, who really cares?
I'm not going to waste my brain power thinking about Corey Graves and what he's doing.
Let's talk about people that aren't too happy. Let's talk about Ricky Starks. Ben wants to leave
We got
AEW.
a
They
lot
won't
of
let him.
people who are not happy. Okay, a lot of people are not happy in wrestling, and some people are happy. Some people are happy. But Ricky Starks, like you said, he's been unhappy for months, a while. Okay, a long time. He's been working at some indies. He's been doing his little thing, and he's asked for his release, and that's what's been reported.
Been trying to leave for 10 months, that man.
And he's been denied his release.
Which I never understand that in the sense that I get that he signed a contract, but also if you don't have any plans for him and you know you're not going to have any plans for him, just let the guy go.
Yes, I think that Ricky Starks, you're not using the guy. I'm not really too sure, like why you're holding him hostage like this.
And he's not the only one going through this. You got Phoenix, you got Malachi Black, who said he nearly retired because all the stuff in AEW kind of killed his passion. Um, there's other people too. Miro's not being used over there. I don't know what the deal is with him.
And what a missed opportunity, man.
It's happening with a lot of people, and it's really strange that AEW is going to keep him there when they know they're not going to use him.
They're not going to use him. They're going to let him work indies, right? And they're not going to use him for their show. It's a very
Uh,
strange thing to do, really.
there's not much else to say about this other than it just kind of sucks, and
It
that's
sucks. I mean,
really what
honestly, it says a lot about Tony Khan, right? That he denied it.
it shows you a lot, I think, about where he is now mentally and where he was in the beginning. In the beginning, I don't think he would have been doing stuff like this.
You need to build a rapport until you get big enough where you don't care about the rapport.
I think the problem
And
is
maybe
he
you
thinks
get
he's
abused
already.
online. Maybe you get abused online. And then you say, fuck him, you know?
I think the issue is he thinks he's already at that level to be doing that, but he really isn't.
I think that's what it is, man. He thinks he's there and he's not. You're right. He thinks
And
he's him. He's not him. I'll tell you that for free. Okay.
for the last year, maybe two, my thing about Tony Khan is I feel like ever since the Punk situation and the Cody situation, he's kind of known that AEW is going through a rough patch, and this is just like kind of not weighing well on him mentally. That's what I think it is.
I want to talk about something else. Ray Phoenix posted that picture that I sent you and deleted that picture that I sent you.
Oh yeah, of him in the straight jacket.
Yes.
Man,
And with his other stuff about being inhumane treatment, whatever, whatever. It's not looking good, all right?
it's a very bad look on the company. At this point, I would just let them go before it gets worse. That's just me.
Not looking good, but you know, bro was feeling like him when he took those pictures, though. You know what I mean? He was like, "I got these guys, man. If I just take the picture real professional, and then put it out there, I got him like that."
Yeah, the pig in the asylum.
But they said, "Nah, take it down." And he took it down. Well, that's what we assume. We don't know what happened, but yeah.
Probably just didn't appreciate it. I don't know.
Tony Khan
It,
calls him up. Please take down the picture. It's really making me look bad, man.
Ray, that's not funny, man. Come on. I'm not
It's not a
laughing at
funny
this.
joke. I mean, honestly, it's pretty cruel to be honest. Um, and I don't want people to think that I'm actually putting you in straitjackets.
I've gotten several calls, some from my dad and his friends, saying, "Hey, why are you keeping that poor man in that jacket? Let him go. What's wrong with? Why does he look so happy to be there? Also, it's kind of confusing."
Yeah, man, that was like I thought he kept it up and he deleted it. So obviously, it did not go over well.
I don't know. It's all weird, that situation. And then on the woman's side, I think you got the Britt Baker stuff about how AEW's kind of fed up with her if the reports are true, in fact, and she probably won't be used much going forward.
Yeah, man. I mean, she's done a lot of stuff. Isn't she the one that did this stuff with Thunder Rosa?
That's what I think that was her, and then I think she was involved in that MJF incident with
Yeah,
I forget her name,
Alicia Patel.
Alicia too. Yeah.
Matute. I think it's probably correct.
So now she's not gonna get used. But then again, this one, unlike the Ray Phoenix stuff and the Ricky Starks and all those guys, this one's on her actively. If these reports are true that she did all that stuff, you know,
And it says people don't want her back, is how it's assumed.
yeah, that's what the reports are saying. That people don't want her around. They want to work with her, so she's not getting that call back probably.
It's real, it's real unfortunate. There's people in wrestling like that make the locker room a living hell, assuming these are true about Britt
Mhm.
Baker. And it's definitely true about the wrestling world. That there's a lot of people that are like that. They just make it a living hell because they were very selfish.
Right. And again, this isn't like a confirmed thing as far as I know, but definitely something that's been talked about this week.
It's worth talking about for sure. I mean, she's not a saint. You know what I mean? Britt Baker ain't a saint. She has a history.
She's a dentist, though.
She has a history, and she's a dentist. And as we know about dentists, they
You
not
know,
as very nice people.
everyone knows with the dentist, you say you go to their office, they make your gums bleed, and then you're like, what the hell? And whoever you did, or whatever they did to you, all of a sudden it's because you didn't floss.
That's your
And,
problem.
and it's probably what happened in the locker room. Britt did all these things to people, and they're like, why are you acting like this? What's your problem? She probably looks at them and she goes, well, you didn't floss, so this is on you.
What they're gonna
Which,
say? She says I'm a dentist, and then it
oh,
clears
that
everything
too.
up. It clears
That
it
too.
up.
They'll go, oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably that could be what happened. That could be what happened.
So that's the mess that is AEW at the moment.
AEW is a fucking mess, and you can't deny it at this point. Okay, you can't deny it. You can't just be like, well, it's only a certain people. No, I think it's a lot of people, and I think that locker room's in shambles.
It's a lot more people than it should be, is the
It's
easy way
way
to put
too
it.
much. Yeah, it's too much. And Tony Khan, if he's fed up with it, he's throwing his hands up in the air and he's saying, "All right, I've had enough."
He's saying, all right, fuck it, I'm done. And that's not good. You can't do that as a wrestling booker.
You can't do it. Maybe nip it in the butt when it happens, Tony.
Maybe if you stopped this a long time ago, it wouldn't be happening. Who knows?
Don't just wait for it to get really bad and have people hate her. If this is true, and then be like, "All right, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I guess she can't come back."
It's kind of the problem with it came about during the Punk and the Elite situation, It kind of never got resolved. It set a bad precedent that you can kind of just do whatever the fuck you want there, and nobody cares. Like there's no
And
repercussions.
run your own show and be
Yeah.
like a booker on that show or whatever he was in backstage role.
The thing with Punk was, if it used to be believed, is that Tony Khan said that's what we're gonna do, and Punk said that's a bad idea. That's setting a bad example. And he said, no, we're doing it. It'll be great.
He's a pushover, Tony Khan.
So I don't know. This dude, I don't know how he is in real life. Probably a nice guy. I don't know, but definitely not cut out for the wrestling industry. I don't think.
If we met Tony Khan, we get along with Tony Khan.
If
But
we
we
met
don't know
Tony,
Tony Khan, and we just see what he does, and it doesn't seem very organized. So
if we met Tony Khan, we have ideas that he can take for free.
honestly, let us run AEW. Okay,
How much worse can it get? Is the pitch. You know,
just let us run Collision or something, and we'll do it.
let us rename it to the Collision Colliders. That'll be the fan names, by the way.
Yes, that's the fan. That's the name for the fans.
And
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have
how much
Taz
worse?
on commentary, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, put Taz on commentary, and then not Chris Jericho, somebody else.
And
Uh,
not Tony Schiavone. Definitely not Tony Schiavone.
Never Tony Schiavone,
All
actually.
my homies hate that guy.
Yeah, never him. Maybe bring in Kevin Nash. Who knows? I don't know.
Bring in somebody cool. Somebody cool.
Somebody cool, indeed.
Yes.
Let's get away from AEW. It's a lot of negativity going on there. Let's
What
go over to.
the heck? I did not expect this to get so negative.
All right,
Or
let's go
maybe I
over to.
kind of did because it was a bit negative in the subjects.
I mean, the subjects literally say Ricky Stark wants to leave. It's being refused to leave, and then also Britt Baker not welcome back in AEW. That's what it said in the notes.
In fact, that is what it says. But as you were saying,
So let's move on to a happier situation. Joe Hendry finally winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Happy for him.
yeah,
I love to see it.
believers.
Should have happened a year ago, but it finally happened now.
That name is dangerously close to the believers or whatever it's called, the Justin Bieber fans.
It is, but you know what? Joe Hendry does it better.
And whoever believed in Joe Hendry, raise your right hand.
And the
Or no,
believers.
wave your hands in the air, actually. Both of them.
My only gripe with this is that this should have happened a year ago.
It should have happened not a year ago. Maybe it should have happened a year ago. But maybe at least a couple months ago.
Well, explain to me why you wouldn't pull the trigger when he's red hot in the wrestling industry and people love him. Why would you not?
It wasn't a year ago that he was red hot.
It
He was
was. It
only
was
red hot
less,
like 6 months ago at least, okay.
even better. Okay,
I mean, I don't know why, because they're TNA. I mean, that's the answer.
I don't know. I just don't get it. But they
Oh,
did
it's
it
become
apparently.
depressing. I see now. Here we go. We're depressed again.
Well, it's not getting better. Let's talk PCO.
PCO. Okay, look, I don't know about this. This is all you.
So what happened is apparently PCO showed up at a GCW event, I believe, took the TNA Digital Media Championship, put it on a chair, took a sledgehammer, smashed it a couple times, and went on an anti-TNA rant before being cut off, and the broadcast went to something else. But then it comes out that that was not scripted at all. TNA was not happy. PCO was not meant to do that.
That is the most TNA thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Why does it always happen to them? Why is it always them? They always got these weird things happen.
They can never just have one good night.
They can never be like WWE's has our back and we're good to go. And then but no stuff has to happen.
Ever since the Tessa incident, they can never just have one good night. It's always something else has to happen.
Look, that's on them, okay? Bringing back Tessa Blanchard, that was a bad idea. And it
I'm
still is a bad
talking,
idea.
I'm talking I'm talking when the allegations first came out, you know.
Oh, right. That was bad too.
But yeah, that also was bad on them bringing back Tessa Blanchard. Why would you do that?
Honestly, they asking for these. Yeah. They're bringing crazy motherfuckers into their locker room and thinking nothing's gonna happen.
Man, I don't know. It's weird.
They might as well be partnered with AEW.
At this point, you might as well, you know. But you know, they got the WWE partnership. They don't care no more.
Run it back, you know.
Do you have anything
Give
happy?
Skinny your championships.
Do you have anything happy to talk about on this very negative Wrassle recap?
I feel like this is how most episodes going to be. It's going to be like negative and then some positive and then a
I
lot of negative. That's probably how it's going to be.
I don't want it to be like this.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be. You're going to get used to it. Yeah, we got to do two videos a week, you know?
Well, it don't have to be negative. I didn't know that's how it had to be.
All right, man. Let's try and find something positive. Quick, go on Fightful Twitter.
I don't know. What do you mean go on Fightful Twitter?
Go on the Fightful's X account.
Man, all right, let's go.
Let's do it live.
Yeah, let's go live news looking. Yeah.
Let's look at the fucking articles there, right? Are
Yeah,
listed.
I'll do something. I'll find something quick. Let's see.
Something cool. Someone's got a new cat in town or something. Oh,
Oh,
Seamus says Sami Zayn rubs his nipples while reading stories or something.
that's wonderful. I feel happy. Um, it, I'm not even kidding you. The first thing I see as soon as I log on to X is a statement from Britt Baker about the situation going on today.
Wrassle Recap is on top. We're breaking the scoops to you all. Okay, we're gonna either say it's true or we're gonna say it's incorrect. And then she's gonna say it, and then we're gonna say it to you.
10 minutes ago, she tweeted, I understand we as performers are expected to have thick skin through opinions and lies we read about ourselves, but spreading lies about my personal life is just low, weird, and something I won't tolerate. I've never cheated on anyone in my life. Hashtag tell your source.
Okay, that's nothing that we talked about, so we're good. All right, we're
That's
good. We're
different. Apparently,
clear.
people are making accusations.
Different story. Apparently, the Adam Cole stuff is clear. Okay, he's all good. All right.
Here we go. Here's a great story. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, AEW Tag Team Champions. Love to see it. I love.
Yay, let's go. Look, we're recording during AW, so that's good news.
That's yep. There
That's
you
good
go.
news. Well, you love to see the Hurt Business on top, okay? They hurt people.
Yep. That's their gimmick.
Yep,
In fact, that is their gimmick.
they hurt people. They have a
So
whole song about it.
it's their theme song, I think.
A whole song by West Side Gun. Yeah.
Oh well. That's the Wrassle recap
I'm
for this week.
happy it was a happy episode. We got it to be
Happy ending.
real happy about it. Yeah.
Very happy ending there. You want to take it home, I guess?
This is your ending. This is what you do.
Oh, this is my ending? How kind of you.
Yes.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening if you made it this far into the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Um, Make sure to follow us on all our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, X, even
TikTok is
Facebook.
back. TikTok is
It's
back,
back. It
baby.
came back. That's some good news. There you go.
TikTok returns in WWE fashion.
There you go. And yeah, follow us on all podcasting platforms. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.